Let him cook. This episode of Friday Night SmackDown might have genuinely been one of the best Friday Night SmackDowns I've ever seen. From the great matches, from the incredible storyline of the Bloodline. And it was all happened in Salt Lake City, Utah. I mean, oh my, I still can't believe what, I am genuinely shocked about this Friday Night SmackDown. I have to drink some iced tea to process what just happened here on this Friday Night SmackDown. I mean, but before we get just this review, hit the subscribe button. Helps the channel out and does something. I don't really even know. But they showed recaps of last week. Of course, what they had. Friday Night SmackDown cannot be shown without recaps. By the way, next episode of SmackDown is pre-recorded, so avoid spoilers. I'm gonna be basically off wrestling internet until Friday because I'm not trying to get spoiled before then, because something's gonna happen. But they showed what happened to Roman, how Roman couldn't get Paul Heyman on the phone. But of course, Solo's bloodline had to come out. The Jacob Fatu or Bronson Reed put the ones up. I'm not gonna lie, Santi put this on the mark, because I watched Santi during these streams. He said Bronson Reed does fit in this group, and he does not look out of place. He just looks normal in this group, honestly. He looks like he could be a permanent stay in the bloodline, and I would actually like that. He would actually have something to do other than Seth Rollins, because that feud's not going to last forever. So, yeah. But of course, Solo wanted the whole Salt Lake City, Utah to acknowledge him, and says Roman is not ready. He's not even here tonight. And he is. And he wants Roman to surrender. And, of course, acknowledge him, and the rest of them better acknowledge him. And, of course, was surprised. There's no surprise here. And he said it better be tonight. It was, of course, it was the main event. It was crazy. But this was actually a very short Bloodline promo. I was kind of shocked, actually. But Bianca Belair came out for another triple threat tournament match for the Women's United States Tournament Championship stuff. Anyway, yeah. Belair Davenport finally came out of catering, just like Shinsuke Nakamura did, and it's Chelsea Green. It's Chelsea Green time, man. It's Chelsea Green time. Of course, the match started off with the roll-ups back and forth. They just kept doing it. Bianca Belair doing the flips, crazy stuff. Chelsea Green, of course, cooked in this match. Belair Davenport had a lot of offense in this match as well. But I feel like a lot of people wanted and got Chelsea Green to win this match. Of course, Bianca Belair did this crazy 450 splash. But then they showed on the Titantron that someone destroyed Jade Cargill, and some put her through the car, and she was in that dumb cartoon animation where every time they fall, they end up in a dead motion with the legs out like that and stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Have you seen any dead cartoon character? That's how they lay when they're dead. So yeah, but of course Bianca Belair said, "That's my partner." Of course Bianca Belair said, "That's my partner. I'm going to choose her." And then it was down to Belair Davenport and Chelsea Green, and yes, Chelsea Green hit the unprettier for the win. And the advances in the United States Women's United States Tournament, Chelsea Green and Bianca and Naomi were taking a look, helping get Jade Cargill in there. And my thing has been super glitchy tonight. I can't tell you why, but it's happening to Jade Cargill in there today. And Bianca was like, "Get away from me! This is my partner." So I don't even know, but LA came out. God, he's a gem. And as soon as Santos Escobar came out, the arena went quiet. Dead quiet. But before the match started for the United States Championship, Shinsuke said, better than you know yourself, you beg them to chant your name. And it was basically him saying how LA Knight does not think he's actually that good. But pretty good match. My stream was lagging a lot during this match. But of course, it was Santos Escobar. Guy did Santi Zap's brain rot thing. I am so wrestling brain rot to the core. But of course, LA Knight doing good until the dark Shinsuke Nakamura came out. Distracted LA Knight when he was going for the big elbow thing. Then got Hurricane Rana off it. Of course, LA Knight ended up winning and retaining the United States Championship. But of course, Shinsuke attacked him and did all this stuff. So obviously, it's going to be the same thing Triple H has done with Shinsuke Nakamura. He's given us the best bits of Shinsuke, but then he's going to take it all away from us. And I doubt that Shinsuke is winning that title. So they show recaps of Tommaso Ciampa last Friday attacking them, and Johnny Gargano was trying to go avenge machine guns to give Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano a tag team championship match. But they said no. They're giving the Street Profits a match next week, and they also have. It was something else. But the Street Profits said, man, Ciampa's a bad man. The bad news, you can't trust him. And yeah. And then the OG Bloodline finally arrived in the building with a Sammy Uso shirt. And then Cody Rhodes was coming to the ring, but Nick Aldis stopped him and said, Kevin Owens is not here tonight. Even though it was advertised that he was. But Cody came out with a nice wall from Salt Lake City. Cody said, Cody said, I was told Kevin Owens wasn't here. But I don't believe it. I think he's here. So Kevin, please get out here. And Kevin Owens said, I was summoned. I was summoned here. I dressed up in my tuxedo. Why aren't you dressed up like a politician like you always do? And by the way, Kevin Owens cut one of the best promos probably of all of 2024. Literally cooked him. Says how WWE glazes him. Says this is all Cody's fault. What he did, he helped Cody beat Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns almost tried to take Kevin Owens' livelihood. He beat Roman Reigns for almost 4 years. It was at both WrestleMania 40 and 39 standing side by side by Kevin or Cody Rhodes. And says, why are you teaming up with Roman? And Cody said, it was the right thing to do, Kevin. It was the right thing. And you yourself are holding yourself back. Nobody else is. And you're also you don't think you're one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, even though you are. And you crossed the line. You crossed the line when you used a banned move on Randy Orton, a move that's injured people. And Kevin Owens basically said in return, you want a match? No, you will get a match when I say there's a match. And heck, there won't even be a match. And this was probably the best promo from Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. Kevin Owens put all of his heart into this promo, so I liked it. And the Bloodline segment was back, and Sammy says, we will not be surrendering, and we still don't got a fifth member. He suggests maybe Cody Rhodes, and Roman said, nah, I moved on. Sammy says, Seth? Roman looked at him deer in his face, and he said, well, I guess I'm out of options. And Roman basically said, if we die, we die. But we don't go die together. You all in? And he said, yeet. Anyway, Bailey came out and Naomi came out for the tag match against Sin, Candice LeRae and stuff. But Giovanni Vinci was talking to Carmelo Hayes, and Cody Rhodes heard Carmelo trash talking about him, and he said, "What did I say? What did you just say?" He said, "I'm just here saying what everybody else is saying." And Cody said, "What is everyone else is saying?" That Cody, because Kevin Owens is right. He said, and then Cody got mad and pushed him to the ground, and Carmelo Hayes also got pushed to the ground, and Nicole is made official next week for them face off each other. But finally, Cody gets to wrestle on TV for the first time in like months. Miss Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton, Candice LeRae had the match with obviously them. I was not expecting much out of this match. I knew this was a match, and my stream was glitching again. Because, of course, Candice LeRae did that cool moonsault thing she's been doing. But for some reason, Nia Jax had to get involved. And then Io Sky came out to save Naomi and Bailey. Side check. Bailey and Io Sky hate each other. So I don't even know why they're helping each other. But she took out Nia Jax. But then, of course, the whole War Games team came out. Liv, Raquel, and even Rhea came out and with the "We are the Super Brutality," and so I'm not surprised. But this probably, since Jade Cargill is taken out of the War Games match, Bailey probably will be in the War Games match instead of Jade Cargill and replacing her. And DIY, we are DIY. Do it yourself. But anyway, Tommaso Ciampa came out walking like how he used to walk back in NXT and started attacking Montez Ford. By the way, this was a heated match. You got Montez Ford doing all this flippy stuff from the outside of the ring. Make Montez Ford a single star in 2025. Just saying. And Tommaso delivered this nasty knee, and they were just hitting each other with nasty moves. Of course, the shooting star press thingy thing from like the standing one or whatever. I don't even know really. A super kick, kicks to the gut and stuff. Like unbelievable moves. But the finish of this is crazy. A giant knee from the when Montez Ford was jumping from the top rope. Tommaso hit him with a giant knee. He tried to hit him with fair tail ending, but Montez Ford reversed into a roll up and won the match, and Tommaso Ciampa had no, and started beating him up, and then of course Donkey's had to get involved, say boom boom, beat him up, and then Johnny Gargano got involved and said, "What are you doing?" And of course Tommaso Ciampa pushed him and said, "Pick what team you on. Pick what team are you on. You on Machine Guns, or are you on mine?" So he's kind of right though. What team is it? And it was announced next Friday that there will be someone replacing Jade Cargill. And I heard Santi Zep say it's Charlotte Flair. I don't see it. Honestly, I have no idea who's gonna replace Jade Cargill. And I'm gonna stay off the internet, so I don't see who replaces her or stuff, because I want to be surprised. I like being surprised when I watch Friday Night SmackDown or any wrestling show. But thank you. The Women's United States Championship Tournament continues. And Solo had to come out. And basically said what Bob is saying, "Oh, acknowledge me." And that, but of course Roman team came out. And the first thing Solo says is, I love you, all four of you. And you need to join my team. I have 5, you have 4. We would be the most powerful team in all of WWE. Which Solo's probably right. They would be a dominant force if they joined. And he said, but you all have to acknowledge me, or else you all die. But Roman was about to say something, and you could tell by Roman's face he was shocked. "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman." And he said, "I was put through a table in Madison Square Garden, so maybe my brain man is not mathing, but we can't have a War Games on 5-on-4. So, we can't have war game. We are gonna have a war game that's 5-on-5, and he showed us who the 5th member of this war games team is. I don't know why I started saying that trash. CM Punk came out. Look in my eyes, what do you see? The cult of personality, the cult of personality. You know, CM Punk came out, put the wrist tape on, came in the ring, started fighting. Boom, took out Bronson Reed. The Usos took him out. They all died. All the Usos, including Sami Zayn, is an Uso. The coolest thing ever I saw was a GTS spear combination. Crazy when Tama Tonga got a GTS from CM Punk, and I think it was Tonga Loa who got a spear from Roman Reigns. And CM Punk basically said, "I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this for Paul." And Paul Heyman standing there like he's the greatest businessman of all time. And let me just tell you this much. I thought it was going to be Seth Rollins, I'm not going to lie. I thought it was Seth Rollins who was going to be the obvious choice. But they did something that actually makes sense. It's at CM Punk. And I know C-Jax is probably saying, well, why is CM Punk? He doesn't make sense, you know? Someone's a terrible booker, you know? Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? I hate C-Jax, by the way. Oh, I hate him so much. He probably said, this is a terrible fact now. Yeah, everything's Jack. Oh. Calm down. My bad. But finally, something that actually makes sense. Like, why would you add Seth? Seth hates him. And CM Punk, he doesn't really have a beef with Roman Reigns. He returned last year to Survivor Series. He's going to be in a War Games match. Huh? And plus, I don't have anything. I think this is cool. This is just cool, seeing CM Punk in the War Games match. And something that actually makes sense because, you know, Seth Rollins doesn't make sense. He hates Roman. That's really who he hates. And honestly, I was shocked. I lost my mind when I heard CM Punk's music hit. But yeah, I am so excited for CM Punk and this new Bloodline Point faction thingy thing. Whatever this is going on, I love it. Keep doing your thing, WWE, Triple H, whatever. But that's all I have for guys today. I give this episode of Friday Night SmackDown thumb a billion times thumbs up. Always leave your comments down below about this Friday Night SmackDown. And what did you think about this Friday Night SmackDown? I bet you loved it. I have a feeling that you will love this ending. That's all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.